and getting into it with this article, again, make sure y'all like the stream. I want to show y'all just exactly what is going on with your modern day woman, man. She don't want to compete. She already looked a little jittery during the competition, but that's what you're there for, right? Isn't that why you're in the Olympics? You're in the Olympics because you're competing against the best. You're competing against the best, so therefore you're going to be going up against the best. You calling yourself the GOAT? Look at this. Look at this. She has a GOAT stitched into her attire. So Simone Biles, if you're the GOAT, there's no excuse to be quitting on your team citing mental health reasons. You can't just be a GOAT when it comes to what you do physically. You have to be a GOAT mentally. That's what separates the greats from the good, right? You can't just say that you're the GOAT and then you quit on your team. I'm sorry, that's what she did. People can spin it however they want to. Now, if she has real mental health issues, then maybe going to the Olympics was not the best idea for Simone Biles. I don't think she's a bad person. I'm not going at her character. But I mean, if you felt some type of way that maybe you weren't up to it, then maybe you shouldn't have been there. Give that opportunity to somebody else. You have all the endorsement deals, right? You get all the attention from the press, right? She has fans. She has almost 5 million people that follow her on Instagram. But if you have mental health issues, that's not something that just started because of the Olympics. That's something that has been going on for quite some time. And again, it has nothing to do with her personal life, right? She's in a relationship that she seems to be functioning in. But how come once you get to the competition, you have mental health issues? Naomi Osaka, she lost. Y'all know the woman representing Japan, not America. Y'all want to claim her so much as a black woman, but she's representing Japan. Now, I will say that I have nothing against her either, but there's a pattern here because both of these women like to be on covers of magazines. They'll go to every event, red carpet event, right? Award shows. But when it comes to competing, they're getting jittery. What is going on here? I think what's going on here is that a lot of these women don't want to compete no more. They don't want to compete. They feel like everything, it seems like, in their career should come easier than it does. But the thing is, what Naomi doesn't understand is that when you are in tennis, right, your competitors are going to watch you. Your competitors are going to study you, and they're going to figure out ways to beat you. So what do you do in response? You learn how to combat that. You learn how to fix the mistakes, of being figured out. It's obvious that she hasn't done that. So when she struggles, she gets this attitude about herself that she doesn't want to talk to the media. But I guarantee you, if she was running through competition, she'll talk to the media. Who doesn't want to talk to the media when they're winning, when everything is good? When you start to deal with adversity, that's when you start to see the true character of a person. And it seems to me that these women who y'all say are black, y'all say Naomi's black, right? So you got these black women who are athletes. They're getting all this praise. They're getting all this love from the media. They are starting to show signs that they cannot handle adversity. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just shows that they can't handle adversity. They like when everything is going good, but when things start to go bad, that's when you start to see the true character of people. And it's clear that Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles cannot handle adversity. I don't care what none of y'all say. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Why is it that the athletes from 20 years ago, 10 years ago can handle adversity? Whenever they lose, they can go sit in front of the media even though they don't want to. But they do it anyway. It's because that's what they were I don't want to say built to do, but they had to learn that professionalism matters. whether you win or lose. You have fans, you have certain obligations. But when everything is going good, you'll talk to the media. But when you start to deal with competition that have figured you out, now all of a sudden you have mental health issues. All of a sudden you don't want to talk to the media. People are going to figure you out. Are you going to make those adjustments? It seems that they don't want to have to make those adjustments because everything has come easy to them. Everything has come easy to them. But when you start to deal with competition at a high level and you start to not be able to deal with that type of pressure, now you want to quit and leave your team hanging, and that's exactly what she did. And people got to step in for you. You citing they said it was an injury at first. They lied. They said it was an injury. Then they say, well, it was mental health. It was mental health. Mental health? Why would you go to the Olympics then?
Naomi pulled a Angela Yee on the black community.
Appreciate that. Let's get into this article from NPR. When Simone Biles suddenly pulled out of the team final after a vault that went awry, her teammate Jordan Childs was thrust into the clutch. Childs, who's 20, has been slated to compete for Team USA in just 2 events in the team final, vault and floor. But with Biles out of the competition, she was suddenly competing on the balance beam and uneven bars too. Here's what to know about Jordan Childs. Okay, she's from Vancouver, Washington, the youngest of 5 children. Her mother named her after Michael Jordan. Right, boundless energy, enrolled her in gymnastics. Skip ahead to 3 years ago, 2018. Childs was weary of the sport. She'd been passed over for international meets and had a feeling of being stalled out. Then Simone Biles had an idea. Childs should move to Texas and train alongside Biles at the gym she had started there at Biles Gym World Champion Center. She would be coached by Cecil and Laurent Landy, who were known for being skilled coaches who also understood the need for balance in athletes' lives and actually listened to what they had to say. So nobody listens to athletes these days? Oh. So Childs finished high school and took up Biles on her offer, moving her life and training to Spring, Texas, and the two became like sisters. Let me tell you something right now, and I'm just going to make an observation. It seems to me that she had a good performance. Simone Biles better watch out because this particular female could end up replacing her. It happens. It happens, man. I don't care if they're like sisters or not. If she has an opportunity to step into the spotlight that Simone Biles doesn't want, she's going to do it. And she did. She did. And again, people are saying they're like sisters. But yeah, man, if she has an opportunity, you mean to tell me if she has an opportunity to step in that spotlight that she won't go full on into it, right? I'm telling you right now, man. You know, if you don't want that spotlight, somebody else is going to want it. I'm telling you right now, Simone. You call yourself the GOAT. You want that. You can't call yourself the GOAT if you don't want the spotlight. I'm sorry. You can't be out here calling yourself the GOAT and then you're pulling out of the finals because of mental health situations. Right. That girl is going to end up replacing her, and she's going to want that spotlight. She's going to want that spotlight. I just think that, listen, if you don't want to be in competitive gymnastics anymore, then leave it. I'm pretty sure you'll still have endorsement opportunities, career opportunities, or something else. But you can't be getting this far and then saying, you know what, my mental health, I can't do it. Like, what?